the POW who blinked a secret message on TV, the Vietnam War. The year was 1965, and the Vietnam War was heating up for the U.S. forces. A group of naval A-6 Intruder all-weather attack aircraft had taken off from the aircraft carrier USS Independence. They were on a bombing mission assigned to attack hostile military installations. The squad of attack aircraft were deep inside North Vietnam territory near Hanoi when the lead aircraft was hit by enemy anti-aircraft fire, causing the plane to plummet out of control and crash into the ground below. Luckily, both the pilot and bombardier managed to eject safely, but were caught short by enemy soldiers after they had landed. The pilot was 41-year-old Commander Jeremiah Denton, an academic who had won the renowned President's Award for his thesis on international affairs. Before being deployed to Vietnam, he was an accomplished and respected strategist who had served as the Fleet Air Defense Officer with the 6th Fleet. In 1966, after a year in captivity, Denton and a large group of American prisoners of war were paraded through the streets of Hanoi for propaganda purposes, being beaten and harassed by the large civilian crowd that lined the route. At one stage, even the North Vietnamese soldiers guarding the POWs were fearful the crowd might kill the American prisoners. On another occasion, Denton was forced to take part in a North Vietnamese staged television conference. He said the conditions were adequate in the camps, but backed the U.S. government policies, refusing to condemn their involvement in the Vietnam War in defiance of his captors' instructions. During the televised interview, Denton managed to blink a Morse code message which spelled out torture. He did this by pretending the glare of the television lights was bothering his eyes. Remarkably, the message was picked up by U.S. naval intelligence and was the first time that the American military had conclusive proof of the mistreatment of American prisoners of war by the North Vietnamese. It is thought that the interviewer was a Japanese journalist brought in to give the appearance of neutrality. Denton seemed to want to get across his torture message at any cost, so he gave lukewarm answers to their questions in order to get his interview broadcast. But he made sure his answers would be of little propaganda value by saying conditions in the camps were adequate and a very diplomatic answer about his government's involvement in the war. Denton was later to say that he did not like talking about his imprisonment experiences, as he always had terrible nightmares for days afterwards. Denton spent a total of almost 8 years in North Vietnamese POW camps, enduring much cruelty. He was systematically starved, tortured, beaten, isolated, and humiliated. Denton was mostly kept at the prison camp nicknamed Hanoi Hilton, ironically called that by the prisoners in a sarcastic reference to the U.S. luxury Hilton hotel chain. It was probably the worst of the prison camps, as there was widespread torture taking place there, including sensory deprivations, electric shock torture, mind games, and various different types of beatings. U.S. POWs generally endured terrible conditions while in captivity here, despite the claim by the North Vietnamese that they abided by the Geneva Convention, claiming they treated the POWs extremely well. But during all this time, he showed incredible leadership and courage. For 4 of those years, he was kept in solitary confinement, at one stage being kept alone in a 3-foot by 9-foot windowless cell. On February 12, 1973, with the Vietnam War finally winding down, Denton was released and returned home. He was awarded the prestigious Navy Cross for his bravery while in captivity. Hey Simple History fans, if you're looking for a better way to support the channel and help us create more epic content, consider becoming a member on our channel. Becoming a member means that for just $5 a month, you'll get these amazing perks. You'll be the first to see new episodes with early access. You can watch new episodes before anyone else with this perk. The Enlisted Badge, a custom icon that shows alongside your username in the comments section and in live chat. As a member, you'll become an influencer with member-only comments. You can communicate directly with us and help us pick the topics that we'll do next on Simple History. And remember, it's not mandatory to become a member. Our awesome videos will continue to be uploaded as usual. Thank you for letting us feed your hunger for history.